Yo, what is up guys? Del Boy here, aka Blue Collar Sports TV. Hopefully you guys are doing well. If you're new here, smash that like, hit subscribe, all of that good stuff. So according to various reports online, Daniel Dubois has left his longtime trainer, Martin Bowers. According to reports, Martin Bowers will actually still be his manager, but no longer his trainer. And according to these reports, Daniel Dubois will be linking up with Mark Tibbs. Now I have to say this move really does not surprise me. It's funny actually, I was asked on a live stream a few days ago which high profile fighter do I believe needs a trainer change, and the name that instantly came to my mind was Daniel Dubois. Ultimately my rationale was I just believed that Martin Bowers had taken him as far as he could and now he needs to move on to learn some new things, go to a different environment and improve as a fighter. And yeah, I'm not surprised by this news whatsoever in regards to Dubois. In the Joe Joyce fight, of course, he was found wanting, lacking in several departments, and he looked like a green fighter as far as I'm concerned. I still see Daniel Dubois as an exciting prospect in the heavyweight division. You know, he does the basics quite well. He's big, he's strong, he's powerful, got decent punching power, nice jab. He does the basics quite well, but he needs refinement, and I think he needs some fresh ideas to get him to that next level. So yeah, I'm not surprised by this move. As for Mark Tibbs, potentially, I can see this working out. Mark Tibbs, of course, most notably trained Dillian Whyte after Dillian got knocked out by Joshua. Funnily enough, it was a similar fight to Daniel Dubois and Joe Joyce, two young prospects unbeaten fighting each other, and obviously Dillian Whyte lost that fight to Joshua. Mark Tibbs took over the reins and he turned Dillian Whyte into a world level contender. So it's a similar circumstance here. I know the way Dubois lost was a lot more devastating, but still a similar circumstance in my opinion. And from what I've seen from Mark Tibbs so far, I actually quite rate him as a trainer. Obviously comes from a boxing family. His father, Jimmy Tibbs, of course, renowned trainer in the UK. And yeah, his family is steeped in boxing. He seems to know what he's talking about. And I enjoyed the work. And I appreciated the work that he did with Dillian Whyte. I thought he did a good job, considering Dillian was always a very raw fighter. I actually thought Mark did quite well getting Dillian to where he actually got him. He certainly improved as a fighter under Mark Tibbs. Maybe he can do something similar with Daniel Dubois. Like I said, Dubois has got the raw quality, he's got the power, he's quite strong, he's relatively big, nice jab. There is something to work with there in regards to Daniel Dubois. And if I was to advise Daniel to go to anybody in the UK, it probably would be Mark Tibbs. So I think this is a good move for Daniel Dubois if this does come off. However, I will say this. I actually think the best thing for Daniel Dubois would be to completely change his surroundings. And what I mean by that is maybe going to America to get a coach over there, base himself out there and start again. Daniel Dubois seems extremely introverted as a character, not very socially developed. And I think that in itself, given what type of sport boxing is, given how the industry is, I think that sort of personality is always going to hold him back, quite frankly. And, really upping roots and changing your location, living amongst different people and a different culture, that's really a bastion of fire. And I think maybe Daniel Dubois, given his personality type, maybe he needs that right now. But, I think a lot of people need that in general sometimes, that kind of change of scenery and change of scenario, because people do get too comfortable. And for me, maybe Daniel Dubois is that sort of guy. Like I said, seems very introverted. And by the way, there's nothing wrong with being introverted. I am myself. Maybe introverted is the wrong word, but socially, Daniel Dubois it doesn't seem like he's gone through the natural growth as you would as a young person. Seems very awkward in just social settings. And for me, that can't be conducive of being a great fighter. If you're scared to talk in front of a camera, how effective are you going to be at taking punches in a blood sport? I know it sounds crazy, but I think Dubois needs to change a lot, not only in regards to his technical training, but also his surroundings, his mentality, and ultimately I think he needs to get out of his comfort zone to really develop not only as a fighter, but as a man and a human being. Because Dubois to me doesn't seem that naturally confident. He doesn't seem naturally assured of himself like a world-class fighter should. So, yeah, interesting news here. Anyway, share your thoughts below. It's been your guy Del Boy. Peace.